Hey, boys and girls, this is Wildman Willis here, and I'm talking about the old school Wonder Woman TV show. Well, everybody knows about the Linda Carter joint, but it was also two attempts before that came out. They had the same people that was producing the 66 Batman and Robin TV show was trying to do a Virginia Woolf spoof called Who's Afraid of Diana Prince. All it got past was maybe a 6-minute trailer pilot, and that didn't work. So years later, CBS ended up trying to make another version of Wonder Woman that was basically based on the way she was during the late 60s, early 70s, where she didn't have really no powers. So that was something interesting to see for Wonder Woman. So it didn't really work out the way they wanted it to. So they tried again and they got it right. So they called it The Original Adventures of Wonder Woman with Linda Carter in it. And they did a pilot, and that did really successful. So they came back and did the TV show. Well, the first season was basically her origin story from the original comic book, and they had her fighting the Nazis, and that lasted a little while. And they also introduced Wonder Girl in the show as well, which was interesting to see her in live action. So that was cool. So when the season ended, the problems what was going on was that the costumes and everything was too expensive for the time period. So they just end up doing the new seasons in the actual time frame of the 1970s. So they actually had Steve Trevor in there from the first season, but in the second season, they had Lyle Wagner playing Steve Trevor's son, Steve Trevor Jr., and obviously they look exactly alike. So that was something interesting to see how they played it off. So you can't have Wonder Woman without Steve Trevor. So basically, Linda Carter's Diana Prince was basically a spy for a government spy agency. So that was cool to see. That you get to see all the cool 70s era clothing and everything. And she fought space aliens, spies. She actually did fight a couple of people with superpowers, but nobody from the comic books. And also, the show even changed stations. So they ended up in CBS, which was at the time known as the Superhero Channel, because you also had the Incredible Hulk, and you had the Amazing Spider-Man, and you had Wonder Woman, all on the same channel. And also at the time, we also had the Bionic Woman and the $6 Million Man on the TV as well. So that was a golden age of actual superheroes on the TV back in the late 70s. Also, you had the Captain America movies as well. So it was an interesting time in the early 70s to see all those different superheroes on the TV. So this is something that's not really new. Maybe new for the movies right now. That's the big resurgence of superheroes. But surprising enough, Wonder Woman was very faithful to the source material. She had her Lasso of Truth and her Visible Jet. So it was cool to see all that. So you can get the DVDs right now for cheap because they trying to piggyback on to the new movie. So that's just a basic history of the old school Wonder Woman TV show. This is Wildman Willis signing off. See you next time.